The Ozarks team at Century 21 Lemac Realty presents this beautiful 80-acre parcel near Mountain Home, Arkansas. Just a mile away from retail and business centers and only a couple of miles away from the center of town, this is a perfect parcel for building, development, commercial, or hiking and camping, hunting, investment. There's both an east and a west entrance, and Heather Hendricks is at the east entrance getting ready to show this property. Let's catch up with her.
Hi, I'm Heather Hendricks with the Ozarks team at Century 21 Lemac Realty with my partner John Shaw behind the camera.
Hi there.
And Dalton.
Hi.
And today we are going to be looking at 80 acres here just less than a mile from the city limits of Mountain Home off Pioneer Trail. And we're right here at the entrance, and you have a little over 62 feet of frontage here where you can go into. This would be perfect for building like a walkout basement, or if you wanted to use it as hiking land or hunting land. There's a few good hunting stands out there already, and then a nice creek that flows through the whole 80 acres. So, you ready to see it?
You bet.
All right, John, let's go.
All right, I'm on it.
Heather's going to go in the east entrance to the property and then along one of the paths down to the creek and along the creek bed a little bit and then catch up with one of the other paths.
And there are paths throughout the whole 80 acres just like this, so easy to fit an ATV or four-wheeler if you have horses. That would be great. You could bring them out here and walk the trails. And all of the property, they just have it resurveyed, so there are yellow stakes just like that one at the entrance and on the corners of the 80 acres as well. And if you are walking the land and you want to find out where the corners, or if you think you're getting lost, most of the property has little pink flags along the trees, but you'll find the corners with this big yellow stake, and it's easy to spot. And we've stopped here. There's one of the owner's deer stands just right out there, and it's very convenient to the pathway here. So if you do have your ATV, you can, load your game up, and it's easy to make it back to your vehicle.
That would be perfect.
So right here is one of the owner's tree stands, and we're just a short distance from your trail for, if you wanted to, you could use it to pack up your game, and it'll be easy way out on the road. And we're just right uphill from the creek that flows through the whole 80. And so I was up there the other day, and you can see quite a bit over the area, and they have a pretty clear path on down to the creek that you can have, or there's several other places you could put up a tree stand, or this I think would be a great place for a walkout basement. And since you are pretty close to the creek, you can do some clearing, and just the pathway in is just right there. All right, do you guys want to go check out the stream?
You bet.
And it is pretty clear just right through here after you leave the tree stand, headed down to the creek over here. And it's pretty peaceful out here, don't you think? Even though we're just less than a mile from town, you don't really hear anything. It's super quiet.
Yep.
And here we are at the creek. You can hear the little bitty waterfalls going through. And we're at the top portion of the 80 acres, so it starts off way out there and flows down this way.
Watch it.
I told you him was going swimming.
You did. It'd probably feel good on a day like today. And there is a pathway just right over here, so if you did bring your ATV or four-wheeler down around this way, you could lead up to the creek. This would be perfect for camping out, even if you live close. Mm-hmm. It's very secluded. You'd be the only ones out here. And just across this creek right here, you can see where they used to have a hunting stand that they've taken down, but that would be another great spot right here, especially when the creek isn't heavily flowing through. And on the other side is also where a creek would flow through, and it also meets down there at the end where this one did.
This is super nice. Close to town.
It is very convenient, easy to get to. So even if you didn't decide to build, you could keep it for other things.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the rest of the property. Now, as you can see, this is where the creek opens up, and another creek runs into the property. Oh, look, and I even see a deer track right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and John, look, here's the deer track right here, close to the creek. Okay, good. And through here you'll see how it pulls up a little bit bigger. We're walking upstream toward the lower part of the 80 acres, and you can see through here is where, especially during heavy rains that we get, that's another stream, and then it will kind of meet down there in the middle. Looks like there used to be an old hunting stand right here too, and there's the chair for it, and they've taken it down, but
What'd you just do to me?
Heather's going over the west entrance to show you at least a little bit of the west side of the property. She'll go onto the property and stay on the plateau up there. Let's catch up with her.
Now here we are just right off of Jade Lane, so on the other side of the top 40 acres. And all of it goes back down that way along Jade. And then you can see a survey marker, that yellow stake right over there, a little bitty trail. And they did have a fence at one time and a gate entrance this way, but which you could definitely do that again. And there is another survey marker over there on that side as well. Look, and you can see one of the survey pins right here. So as you can see where John is looking over there, it does slope off quite a bit over there, but then up over here on this side it kind of levels off, and still another great spot area if you wanted to build over here, or if you had extended family and you guys wanted on the same property but on opposite sides of each other, that would be perfect too. You could build out a home over here on this side. There's plenty of space just to do some clearing, and you'd still have enough room to spread out. You know, John, this is great, but I think I'd rather go back over to where the creek is. So I'm gonna head that way.
Okay.
All right, well, you only got to see a little bit of this property, but if you would like to see the full 80 acres, just contact us at enjoytheozarks.com or on Facebook, Google, or YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
To find out more about this beautiful parcel, go to enjoytheozarks.com or search for the Ozarks team on Google or Facebook. The Ozarks team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62B East in Mountain Home, Arkansas.